Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike here, bringing you some more Magic the Gathering. And before we get started, I have a real quick channel update. I'm actually going to be starting work early next week. I'm recording this the day you're going to see it, so starting next Monday, I have some work lined up, and I'm not sure what that is going to do to my upload schedule. It might not affect it that much, because I'm only doing about 2 videos a week right now anyhow, outside of regular pack openings. I will definitely still be bringing you guys the showdown battles because those seem to be the most popular, but the Magic ones take a little bit more time to do, so we'll have to see if I have time. I should be able to get them out fairly regularly. I also wanted to know whether you guys like watching these Magic matches recorded live or whether you prefer me to record them and then do my commentary afterwards. So if you could let me know in the comments which style you like better, I can probably switch to that. And as far as LPs go, I'm not sure I'm going to have time to start another one right now. I got a lot of requests for the other trading card game for the Game Boy Color, the one that has been translated into English. So if I have time to do an LP in the future, I think that will probably be the one I do, since that's one of my most popular series and the one that gets the most requests. So anyhow, that's what's going on. I'll probably mention this again in next week's Showdown Battle as well, because more people watch that than watch this, but I wanted to say it at least here so that it's out there somewhere. Anyhow, let's try and get into a match. We are going to be doing random matches again, so we'll do this. We'll go to random, and we'll wait for an opponent to show up. So we'll see which deck we get. Will be good, will be bad. We'll have to wait and see. Last week, what did we get last week? I know we got the Jund deck, which is pretty bad. And I don't remember the other deck that we got. But we won. We went 1-1, which seems to be the pattern here. Well, that guy's creepy. Alright, let's start. See what we're playing and what we're playing against. I'll try to explain what the deck does after I see what I'm playing. Alright, looks like we got mono white enchantments. This deck is okay. It's very weak to removal. This is definitely a keepable hand, though. This is actually a really good hand, so we're going to go ahead and keep it. Basically, what this deck does, that's really loud. I'm going to turn the volume down a bit. 1 second. It plays out guys, and then it puts enchantments on them, like this, and then it wins. Uh-oh, so we're playing against mono black. This is a very bad matchup for us, because mono black has lots of kill spells, and I think this is mono black. Actually, I could look at that swamp and be able to tell, but I can't look at his lands. Anyhow, black normally has a lot of kill spells, which are really good against enchantments, and that's obviously bad for us because we try to equip our guys and they die. Bad things happen. We don't have any auras in the graveyard, so I guess we're gonna play this 1/1 double strike guy and pass the turn. Okay. Oh, we're playing the bounce deck, so he's gonna kill our guy in response. That's fine. We have another one, and we don't actually have any auras to attach right now. So he's playing the blue-black tempo deck. It's quite interesting. It's very slow. I don't think it's one of the stronger decks, but it's definitely one of the more unique ones. And so that's a big part of why it gets so much play. It kind of revolves around bouncing guys back to our hand or to the top of our deck, which is very good against auras, because if you bounce someone to the deck that has an aura attached to them, the aura goes to the graveyard. So that's something to be aware of. Right now it doesn't matter because we can't draw any of our auras. He got his second color. So here comes a Duskmantle Guildmage. It's going to get him some incremental advantage over time. He can pay 4 to either draw a card or make me discard. He'll be able to start doing that next turn. So here's our first enchantment. If we cast it, we're going to be vulnerable this turn. We'll have to see if he has a kill spell. Oh, this doesn't equip. I'm going to go ahead and cast it then. Well, we'll do that. We'll do it after combat, because it actually doesn't matter. If he has a kill spell, we can't pay the price. Yeah, he does. Alright. So he's going to kill our angel. Yeah, that's a problem. We're actually going to hold this turn, and we're going to play out our Spirit Dancer. Because... Oh, that's only for auras. Never mind. We're just going to put this guy out then. That way, next turn, we can get some value out of it, potentially. I mean, our deck is all about auras, and we haven't drawn a single aura. Well, we have this one, but we can't use it until we have another one, which is bad. So hopefully we'll get an aura. This is just not my deck. He's going to bounce this thing back to the top of our deck. That's very bad for us. Oh, we're going to put a card on top of our deck. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll put this guy. And then he's going to play another Guild Mage. Great. So we're going to draw the guy we just put on top. We're going to go ahead and play the Spirit Dancer before combat. And we will keep up the 2 mana we need to do this in case something dies. But we're not winning. We're missing all of our win conditions right now, which is bad. So we really need to draw an aura off the top here. We're going to take 6 damage here, go down to 12. Assuming he just swings with everything. Oh, he's only... yeah. Okay. He's going to swing with both the Guild Mages. It's fine. No blocks. So we're only going to take 4, which is good. That actually makes our clock a little better. If he had swung with all 3, we would have taken 6, gone to 12, then to 6, then dead. So this way we have an extra turn, potentially. That's a big flyer. I think it makes us discard a card. Oh, I guess not. A land doesn't do anything for us. We're going to play out this idiot and pass the turn. No attacks. So he's going to hit us. He's going to make us discard this thing, which is fine. It's not doing anything right now because we can't get another aura. So here we come with combat. Yep, no blocks. You can have that card. How did he get that? I have no idea how he got that. Okay. So we got an idyllic tutor. That means we should be able to do some damage. Let's go ahead and play this. Does this go to hand? Yep. So we're gonna have 2 mana up. Could give it pro creatures. Could get a griffin, but we can't actually cast it. Let's get pacifism, I suppose. Oh God! Stupid timer. I hate that. There's no indication of how much time you have. Alright, well we just lost. I'm actually just going to concede. Because that happened. I wish there's no show for the timer for how much time you have. That really makes me angry. Anyhow, we'll do another one. That's the second time that's happened. And it's not, like, there's no game rule that actually makes that happen, usually, in-game. So, we were not going to win that match anyhow. We didn't draw the relevant part of our deck. So, also that deck is not very good. Alright, what do we have this time? Elves! Okay, this is a good deck. And this looks like a good hand. So we can get Spire Tracer. Yeah, this is definitely keepable. We need to draw a couple lands, but then we'll be okay. The Elves deck is kind of a swarm deck. It just plays a bunch of elves, and then elves that make the other elves bigger, and then it just beats down with a million giant creatures. So, it's actually a little slower than a lot of the elf decks, like the good elf decks are, but that's okay. So he's playing Eldrazi. I don't think we have a favorable matchup against the Eldrazi deck. We might, though. That's a land. That's a very good draw. It's going to turn on more of our deck. So let's go ahead and attack. I think I want to get down... Okay. Get down this guy. He's pretty good. He's a 2/3 for 2 mana. So that's really, really good. And this guy, this 1/1, is basically unblockable. Can only be blocked. It has flying, essentially. It can only be blocked by flyers or reach. He's going to play another one of those. That's fine. I don't like this card in that deck all that much, but a lot of people do. I think it's a little slow. That's fine with me. He can spend his turn putting that down, and I'm going to develop my board. Oh, that's a good draw. So another land off the top is going to be good. We're going to go ahead and cast this guy. We'll kick him. So he's going to come in as a 2/2, and he's going to make our other elves bigger. I'm sorry I'm not keeping the cards up very long, but every time I do that, I get kicked off, and I don't get to do anything, so... So we're putting a lot of pressure on him early, which is exactly what you want to do with this deck. You want to kill them before they get to summon their giant creatures. So here comes that guy. We don't care about him. It might gain him some life, but we're going to be dealing more to him the next turn. He's going to get a lot of mana next turn, assuming he has a land. We draw Forest. That's the best draw we could have drawn. Let's see. So that's going to come down as a 4/4. I think I want to... That'll be a 1/2. Oh, I'm going to go to combat. Man, I'm so paranoid about this stupid timer now. We're going to attack with these two. If he doesn't block, he's going to go down to 10. Okay, no blocks for him. Oh, 11. I can't math. And we'll play this guy out now. As a 5/5 trample. So, if he plays a land here, he's going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lands next turn. He plays another elk. 9 lands next turn. He's also going to gain a ton of life, but he doesn't have a land. Alright, that's good. That's really good. We don't have a way to buff this guy yet, so we're just going to attack again. If he wants to trade with this, that's fine with me. Nope. Just going to block the Trampler. We're going to kill that, so that's going to be good. And he's in some trouble now. He's got 1 turn to really do anything. I'm going to play this down. It's going to draw some cards. Hopefully. Yeah, we just got a new hand full of cards. So that was good. And if he doesn't have an answer this turn, he's gonna just be dead. Alright, so he's gonna gain a bunch of life. 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. He's gonna gain 10 life, go back up to 15, which will probably keep him alive. But at this point, I don't even think getting an Eldrazi down helps him. Maybe if it's one of the big ones. But that's going to be next turn. He still has to live through this turn. And he conceded. Alright. So we win. We'll finish this game off, though. I definitely want to get that guy down, but not until after combat. I guess I should have played him before, because it makes that bigger, but oh well. We'll just attack with everything here. So he takes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He goes to 1. Or 2, since he blocked that way. We'll put this down. And I guess we'll put down this one too. Yeah, we could have won that turn had I played these guys before combat, because it makes our heedless one bigger. Palaka Worm, well that's annoying. That's going to keep him in the game. When that comes into play, he gains 7 life. He's going to explore. We can still kill it though. I'm pretty sure we still win this turn, especially because we can activate this guy now, which is going to make him giant. So let's just play as many elves as we can. We'll play him. We'll play him. And we'll play him with a kicker. And then we just attack with everything we can attack with. You can actually get in there. Everyone gets in there. And that's going to be the game. We also have him just to kill his guy, because we're mean. Make that guy a 14, 15, and win. So there we go. Again, 1-1. We weren't going to win that first match anyhow, even without that mistake. It's just really irritating because I'm trying to explain to you guys what's going on, but then I lose because of it. So anyhow, those are the matches. 2 new decks we hadn't seen yet. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Please comment and let me know how you'd like to narrate these, and I'll have more coming your way shortly. Thanks for watching, guys.